Hi everyone, Merry Christmas in July. My name is Unison, and on my channel I like to do little projects, little just crafts, certain little things of inspiration just to help you through your day, something simple we can build, we can create together. That is what Unison is all about. Unison is about togetherness, it's about helping each other along through different situations. I was out cleaning up the yard today, and I got this little idea for a project. I was just trimming some trees, and because it is July, we talk about Christmas in July. Christmas in July is about getting together with family for a change of the season. Where we are is quite hot right now. But it is also about getting together just to maybe different theme, just something to break up some of the summer, some of the stuff that's been on. But Christmas in July also has another meaning, and that meaning is that it is the 7th month of the year, and it takes approximately, for the average family, 7 months to pay off the debt of what they've charged on their Christmas gifts from the previous year. I just find that odd that it takes that long to pay off debts that you've had to buy presents for family, for gifts, for whatever, whoever. It's all good. But I just find that was odd. So I'm just going to make a little project today that is something about Christmas, but it's just something about simple, and it's got a little bit of a story behind it. So today's little project is going to be the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. For those who don't know about Charlie Brown, it is a fictional character from back when I was a child. And it is about poor little Charlie Brown who nothing ever goes right for him. He is the unluckiest kid, but he is so determined to make things go right for him. Everything he tries seems to fail, but he never gives up. He is just right full of determination. His best friend is Linus. Linus is the philosopher. Linus is the one that helps him out the most. But Linus' strength all comes from the security blanket. Linus can do a lot with his blanket. So, as the story goes, through Charlie Brown's class, they were to do a play. And for this Christmas play, they needed to have a tree. So, Charlie Brown became the director. And because no one wanted to get the tree, and Charlie Brown had different opinions of how the whole play should go, that they decided to give Charlie Brown the job of picking out a Christmas tree. So Charlie Brown doesn't like anything, just wanted to know the basic meaning of Christmas. He didn't want anything that would be commercialized. He didn't want any of the nice, big, fancy, glittery, lit trees. He didn't want to have things that were made of aluminum, made of whatever. He wanted just this basic little tree. So Charlie Brown scoured through the different tree farms and where they sell Christmas trees, and he came up with the last tree, live tree, that was available. And we're going to make it today. So what I did is I grabbed a piece off a tree, off a fir tree that I was working on, cut off the top of the branch, and as you can see, it's got the pine cones, but this basically is a piece of wood with a hole drilled in it, and that's just the edge of a branch. But this is the story of the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. So Charlie scoured all over, and this is what he came with. The last real tree, the sickly looking little thing. But it was all that was available for him. So he goes back, takes it back. Everyone in the class laughed at him for picking out this tree. And of course they all doubted him that it would ever come to anything. It was just this little thing. So anyways, Charlie Brown grabs a decoration, says, I'm going to make it work. He grabs his decoration and he puts on the tree. And as he puts his decoration on the tree falls over. So it doesn't fall over, it bends over. So this is what our project is today. We're going to make this bent looking little Christmas tree. And it's what I've done is you just take a little piece of fixture wire, or picture wire, to hang up a picture. It's very fine. You can use string, fishing line, anything that is very transparent. It's very hard to see it, but it is very fine. And what we're going to do is we're just going to take a second and tie it back to the trunk like this, so that the tree looks like it's constantly bent over, because this is from the weight of the decoration. So the problem with the tree, the poor little tree, is that it didn't have any strength at all to carry the weight of these decorations. And of course, the way it sits, it does look like it's pretty sick, the poor little thing. So his trusty friend Linus comes along, and Linus has, like I said, has this lucky security blanket. So what Linus did is he took his security blanket, and he takes this blanket and he wraps it around the tree at the base. And the idea of this little blanket was that it would give it the strength to support, no matter what it looked like, would support everything else that was going to be added to it. So Charlie, of course, is discouraged about how he wrapped Christmas with this ugly tree. The kids all laughed at him. So, but Linus takes over the middle of the play, and Linus comes out and he reads a section out of the Bible, and it was chapter 2, Luke 2, and it was chapter 8 to 14. And it's what it did is it gave everyone the true meaning of Christmas, especially his class. So his class realized that, you know, Charlie, even though in his best efforts, was doing the right thing. So now with the strength of the Linus's blanket on the tree, all of the friends came along, and they would add the decorations to this poor little helpless tree. And they realized that as they decorated this tree, that the tree was becoming just as beautiful as everything else, even though it was not perfect, and it was an imperfect little tree. But just because it was imperfect, it was still okay. It still had the same meaning of what the whole thing was about. And the whole meaning of it was about togetherness. It's about Charlie Brown's little Christmas tree. So there's a little project for today. It doesn't take long to do. But the whole point of this is that even though we are perfectly imperfect sometimes, like this little tree, that, you know, sometimes with some help of some friends and some stuff, we can take a bad little situation or a bad looking little tree like this and turn it into something that'll give us the same meaning, give us the same hope of Christmas, what have you. Anyways, this is our project for today. It's something very simple. It's good enough for Christmas in July, and we'll make some other projects soon. So this is Unison thanking you for joining me today and helping with this little project. And I wish you all well. Till next time.